Hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn2. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal went live, but before we get into that, Chantal last night, well, number one, before I forget, where's SASA's live stream receipts? But also about that, yeah, she decided to make a whole entire dedicated community post going on about it. Pause to read if you would like. Yeah, I don't know how we went from the happiest she has ever been, guys, I'm going back to Canada, to complete, like, I don't even know what time that was. That was like 7 a.m. Eastern. Anyways, with that said, though, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hold on. Anyways.
Ooh, she's mad.
When do we get back to Canada? Do we do old-fashioned traditional visas? Depends what era. Shut up, RGM. We did block the comments, you loser. Get out of here.
And we're starting off strong. Now, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming she deleted it and I can't go see what that was about. But I'm assuming that was the comments about SASA. And if that was the case, not quick enough. And that might have been a kid. I have absolutely no idea.
Thank you. Go tell that to reaction channels. They don't care about her because they talk about her in a negative way.
Who? Who, what, when, where, why, or how? That's not what people are talking about. Where's those receipts at? That's the only thing anyone is talking about. You had her on her channel. We can't control that, K, whatever. Where's the receipts at that you promised?
I was positive on my channel. I tried to do something good for her. I did do something good for her.
Oh, but you went the stupidest way about it.
And you're not going to take that away from me, so go freak out somewhere else. Bye. I'm not in the mood for your shit.
Oh, I wonder what happened. Yesterday we were all smiles. She could not contain her excitement. She was ready. But then, like, what happened within 24 hours from yesterday? What happened?
My dream is to set up a comfortable home for myself. Hey, Tammy, Julia. We're a bees pad, content pad.
Hopefully not in the same way that the last apartment that they had in Kuwait, they, you know, if you looked at their reveal for their new apartment, they said, yeah, this one's going to be the content room. Do you think they ever had a content room whenever they moved in? No, they did not.
Like, it's the constant inferences that I did anything with malintent when it's them who are.
How? The only thing people are asking you is where's the receipts at? Only thing that I can think of, and the only thing that, like, my gut feeling is, you know, that gut feeling that everyone has, that one. My theory yesterday with the brownie, which, you know, brownie not important, but it's that, you know, the reason why she's not showing the receipts is because, you know, the receipts didn't go too far, as in it went to Salah, hence why she's refusing now to show the receipts. Right, you know, that gut feeling is screaming, it's that one, it's that one, it's that one, it's that one. And for obvious reasons, allegedly.
Like, half-brain people in this community. In that community. My Beezer community is awesome.
I would tread lightly, ma'am. If you do not go to Canada after all of this, if you change your mind at the last second, I genuinely think that would probably be the death of your channel, and that's saying something.
Yeah, her family is way better off because of this. So those of you who helped her, thank you. And we continue to, in many ways, like I said. Hey, Apier. And I especially don't have to prove it to anybody who thinks that way. Y'all can sit in as the world turns.
And this is why I keep bringing it up. This is why I'm so annoying with it, because she desperately wants everybody just to, you know, put it under the rug with everything else. It's fine. Everyone will forget eventually. Nope. No, whenever you're describing someone like, oh, they're so fun, oh, they're kind of boring, oh, they get kind of anxious, whatever, mine is, I'm really stubborn. That's one of mine.
Yeah, to show our marriage certificate. The only really personal information I'd have to block out, like how much money was given to me and stuff. No, I can't put the GoFundMe under my name because he would have preferred to use a different name if he'd known it would have shown. Hi, Katie. You're allowed to fundraise for somebody. It's my bank information on there, so I didn't lose the GoFundMe. They just paused us being able to take funds, or me, I should say, but I'm not going to be getting the funds anyways, but I'm not going to take the funds now. I'm going to have, like, it's all
So the one time that we actually need information in her live stream glitches, how dare she? It's on her end. But also, like, what do you mean you're not getting the funds? You just said 2 seconds ago it's your bank information, so like, why wouldn't you get your own bank funds from your own bank?
I'm gonna have family pay for whatever I need from it, but I'm allowed to use PayPal, so that's why it's in there. I just can't use the fundraiser, is what they told me. I can, if you go look at my community tab and you Google it.
Oh, okay, so now that it fits her narrative, now we're supposed to be Googling stuff. How dare we, even though, you know, before we couldn't.
I know, Gabrielle. I told you, half brain, that's why. We hate Chantal in Syria. It's so boring. When I said that I miss Canada also, I want to go home, I want to go back. Oh, we're going to try to sabotage everybody because we're psychotic. Really, Nicole? Was it not a good breakup? Ours is amicable, like, you know. I know, Tammy, like, they're so pathetic. If they don't see that, if they don't have the self-awareness to sit there and see that somebody who's not even bothering them is not problematic anymore, they have nothing to talk about.
Ma'am, what do you mean problematic anymore? What do you mean by that? You brought on a child that has Down syndrome, promised that you were going to show receipts and then didn't at the end, and we have absolutely no idea where any of that money went. What do you mean?
So they have to go real life and try to ruin everyone's life and you know, just be so pathetic. That's on that. Like, they're just dumb. It's so tiring. I know, peasant. I'm just trying to get home. And the people who are moaning, why should we pay for? You did not give a dime of your money to me. So why are you crying? Do you have a problem with what someone else does with their money? It's not your business.
Okay, so you want to get home. K, cool. You want to set up stuff. K, cool. You also brought it to the general public. And the general public in this situation is the whole entire globe. The whole entire globe. And unfortunately, because you don't get to dictate what people do, everybody on the internet will probably have something to say about that. You can't control that. I'm sorry.
If I'm asking business, even if you know you were planning to help but you want to know my business, no, then don't help me. You're not entitled to that information just because I'm asking for help. You know, and obviously, how is it a scam if I'm raising the money and I'm going to be using it to move exactly what I need it for, you know? So, you seem upset. I'm just tired of the BS. I think you would be too. Let's be real.
Oh no, it's the consequences of my own actions. How absolutely dare they?
Yeah, and then we met the internet, right? They hate their lives. I know, Bobby Joe. I don't understand the mentality. That's, you know, I have enough to catch a flight. But I don't have enough to, I'm not ready to go yet because I don't have anything set up. I don't have a place to stay. I donated from the heart, and I appreciate you, Carefree. I really do. And I'm keeping that money, all of it, to, you know, put together and, yeah.
Get together and, yeah, it's not a complete sentence. Get together and what?
Yeah, let's try turning off the video. Let's see if that helps the internet. Sorry, guys, it's just I have to, you know. But if I go back to Canada, we'll have better internet.
See what I mean? What do you mean if you go back? If? What do you mean if? It's when, not if. What do you mean if? If means that you might change your mind.
So I was saying I can receive normal PayPal donations, but not do the fundraiser through them. So I will, but they reinstated my PayPal, and that's what they told me. So somebody sent me, thank you to whoever sent, I always reply with a thank you to whoever sends something. And, you know, stop explaining myself. Yeah, marzipan, but I do use it for what it's intended, you know? But whatever, I appeal it and they investigate it, and just because a hater doesn't like me and tells lies, like, I'm able to prove things, you know? Hey, Debbie. So they literally just reinstated it. So yeah, I just got home not long ago. We left early and I feel like a villain because they were kind of not wanting us to leave. I do want to go sooner than later because, you know, I just really, you know, want to. And, yeah. But, I get overwhelmed sometimes. The thing is that it's kind of creepy, like right now. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just worried about things getting volatile again. So I kind of want to go sooner than later. And also...
Would think your husband tried to warn you from the get-go.
Yeah. But we went at around... Why is it buffering? Oh my god. Did you guys hear the part about the dudes getting killed?
No, I did not. Her internet went out.
No, volatile with, like, the situation here. Like, people are getting murdered in their shops.
Not being approved, by the way, but the YouTube monetization does not like those kind of words. Sorry.
There was two men who got killed in their shops today. In our town. Near our town, anyway. Yeah, so that's why also... But also, Well, it wasn't right in our town, but near it. I don't know why they did it. Just some kind of conflict. But we went there about like 1 a.m. Oh my God. I'm not even answering that. It's not me who set up the GoFundMe, right? It was Pete's. So he has to withdraw the money in Canada. That's why.
Also, it's your bank account, but he's gonna withdraw the money. I'm very confused by that.
But see, half brain. They can't even figure that out.
Girl, I'm at least 3/4 of one, and I'm still confused.
It's not going to Salah. It's not your business. It's going towards my moving. Anyways. And then we were there till about 8. And to me, that's a long time. 7 hours. I don't know. To me, that's enough. But then, like, I feel like they were upset because I wanted to go, like, you know, because I'm very just tired of, like, mentally exhausted from socializing. No, I don't have a joint account with Pete's. It's a GoFundMe.
She's just making it worse. I'm more confused now.
If you don't want to donate, mind your damn business. 100. Hi, Margie.
Her internet got out.
I know, MG. Like, really? Does anyone have extra brain cells to donate to Gore World or what? And then they wonder why I'm bitchy.
Girl, I've been sitting here trying to decode what you're trying to tell us. So, okay, Pete's set up a GoFundMe in Canada, and so, but also your bank account is linked there, but also on top of that, he's going to withdraw the money from your bank account. Like, I'm still confused.
This is why, like, I think you guys, I don't know, I just have a low tolerance for stupidity like that. It's not attached to his bank account, but I can easily transfer him money. Like, he can easily take it out or whatever, you know? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I might just use it. I don't know. We'll see. Like, whenever I get there, if I have the money in the GoFundMe, I can withdraw it when I get there and use it to pay rent or whatever. So I felt really bad because I feel like they want to spend more time because they like spending time with us. You know, it's not like they're trying to torture me. It's just that, it's just like, ugh. I feel bad trying to explain, like, my mental health, and I get exhausted being around. There was, like, a lot of people, and after about 3 hours, like, screaming children, it just really gets to my brain. And I mean that in the nicest way. That's just how I am. Like, I'm trying to be true to myself, right? I'm just being honest. Yeah, Lan. I know people, you know, like, from the West will understand, you know? Terry, I have a job. Are you saying that just because people have a job? There's people with 3 jobs who still can't afford things. You don't know my full financial situation.
Well, I think we know enough about it.
Are you going to donate? No? So then shut it. Bye. See ya. Why are people pocket watching so obsessively? Why?
Because you're having a GoFundMe right now.
Right, like, go somewhere else. No one cares. Bye. Get a job. Yeah, I got a job here, you'd all report me, so get a life. I just feel like who I am, and I hate that feeling. I feel like I've had to change so much of myself to try to fit in and appeal to other people. Like, no, I'm done with that. I am who I am.
Okay, Demi Lovato, this is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Calm down. Let the light shine on me. Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. I'm a 30-year-old that was watching Disney Channel back in the day. Let me live.
Yeah, so I'm tired of, like, I feel like, you know, and I'm not, like, downing the culture because I respect it, obviously, but I feel like I've, for a long time, tried to fit in and I don't. I had to change who I am. I have to be someone else. And I'm tired of that. Like, I don't want to. I want to be me. And I don't know.
You mean to tell me that marrying a random man halfway across the world that you met on Global Tinder didn't work out for you? Who would have ever seen that one coming?
And I want to not be ashamed of who I am. I feel like I'm ashamed. Like, I'm, you know, like, I feel like, especially because I can't have kids, I feel like I am looked down on by certain people.
Ooh, I can only imagine who, what, when, where, why, and how.
And I don't want to feel that way because where I'm from, there's a lot of women who don't have kids. I don't want to be part of a culture where everyone has a million kids and it's, like, normal and, you know, people pressure, there's, like, pressure, like, I don't know. I don't want to be part of that anymore. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, I mean that with respect, but anyway.
Oh, okay, so the constant pressure to have kids is what really ultimately broke her. Gotcha.
Well, that's why I'm asking for help, Scully. No, I don't want a man, strawberries, I'm good. You don't need them to be complete, but in this culture, yes, you do. Salah has never made me feel that way, though. That's why I've gotten this far, you know?
All I'm gonna say is there might be a reason why, because he might have one already. That was my first gut instinct.
Coming from a traditional Southern family, I'm held to a standard as a wife people can't even hold themselves to. Sister and mom-in-law aren't even married, never had been. Well, that's the thing. And, like, I've always been fighting this insecurity. I don't talk about, there's so many personal feelings I don't talk about online, you know, because I've kind of been in denial about it. Like, no, that's not who I am anymore. I'm, you know, a traditional wife, and I'm not.
Oh, yeah, who would have ever seen that one coming?
I'm not, like, and if we both have different needs in life, the mature and responsible thing to do is go separate ways, even if we love each other. No, they know I can't have kids, but right, Lily. And that's the thing. Life is too short, like Breeze, if like life is too short to feel inadequate, especially when you can surround yourself in an environment where you feel whole. You know?
Or a environment where you can fill your hole. Either one, I'm sorry.
And I'm not, like, again, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's just, it's literally like fitting a circle, because I'm a circle, shape into a square.
She's the one that said it.
Little box that I'm just not made for. And yes, it took me a while to realize that, and I've tried.
Oh, yeah, you know, only 3 dainty years. 3 dainty years. Actually, let's do some math. I'm bad with math, so if we take 365 and we times that by 3, 1,095 days to figure that out. Congratulations.
Because I love Salah, and I do love a lot of things about the culture, maybe to visit, but for permanent, it's not going to work. So I'm trying to enjoy myself now. This is the longest you've ever done anything. Yeah, because I did have a really good time with Salah. I really had a good time in Kuwait. You know, most of the time.
Okay, if you have to say that you did most of the time, you did not have a good time.
Thailand, we were watching the vlogs again. We were showing some company we had here some of the vlogs, and you know, I really enjoyed that. But you know, he understands too.
Okay, was it the first trip or the second trip? Because the second trip, for like 2 weeks, he said, I'm coming, and then he never came. I can assume more than once, but, well, you know, maybe she was gone maybe multiple times. I'm sorry for that image. Anyways, moving on.
Because he understands. That's the reason he doesn't want to go to Canada. Because he's afraid of that culture shock, having seen me go through it, you know?
Huh?
Like, getting kind of, like, I need to go back to my culture because, like, that's just who I am. And that's not going to change. And I don't feel like I should have to change. If it would just be natural, fully, like, I haven't been coming online and complaining about it a lot. Sometimes, yes.
Been skipping around. I don't care about the context. The only thing I heard was, I'm career oriented. It's coming up.
True, if there were Canadian expats, I guess, but it's very limited for me opportunity wise. I'm somebody who's very career oriented.
Right, just as much as I am skinny. I'm not.
And I know, like, if I didn't have as many health problems that prevented me from doing more, and, you know, I feel like I just want to work on, like, you know, my channel, and certain things really mean a lot to me, you know? So I can't picture just, like, being just a housewife, but nothing wrong if you are. You're probably not a YouTuber, and, you know, there's limited things to do here. And I get bored very easy.
Oh my god, why? A war-torn country has absolutely nothing really going on right now. I can't imagine why that might be.
It's better to, well, the GoFundMe is on hold right now, but it's better to probably donate through PayPal, because they take 30%, but it still adds up. Okay, so right now I have $82 in super chats. I know Fruit Yogurt. They just said they just wanted him to confirm what it was for, so he did that. So we're just waiting to see if they'll unfreeze it, and that's it. But they reported the PayPal fundraiser, which they told me that would be prohibited while I'm here. But using my normal PayPal for donations is fine. So right now, I put it on my community tab, but I have about $1,730, okay, saved from you guys, so thank you. And then I have $377 on GoFundMe, but it's frozen. People are saying, why would you think about a villa? Why don't you just go for an apartment? Because apartments, like the one bedroom, look at that small, crappy one bedroom I was in. $1,400, no utilities included.
Yeah, so a little reminder, people are dying, but also are homeless, so.
When you can get a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom villa, a beautiful villa with like a washer, dryer in it, AC, all that stuff, for like $2,100. That is more worth it to me. They call it the villa, Nicole.
Yeah, I was thinking about this last night. Like, can we get, like, a new name for the new place? Because I feel like the villa, like, that can't be replicated. The villa is the villa, and there is not going to be another villa. Can we get, like, a new name?
I'm aiming for, like, I would say, like, between 8 to 10K would be really good.
All I'm going to be saying is 10K sounds pretty good to me, too. No pressure or anything. I'm joking.
Because I need ticket, I don't know how much, right now it's cheaper, but I don't know how much it's going to be when I can leave. No, Teardrop, seriously, you don't have to. No way. I don't accept that. You are doing your modding job, and you're very supportive, and I know you're struggling, so don't even worry about that, hon. Don't worry. I don't want people to give if they can't. Really, I don't.
Uh-oh, Tracy, girly, you better step it up.
I need first and last month's rent when I move in somewhere. I will pay out of pocket if I have to stay. If I can't raise enough money to go home sooner, I'll just stay here longer. But I don't, I'd prefer to go sooner than later.
Okay, so she said that she would pay out of pocket and then completely mid-sentence change what she said. Interesting.
And I have a lot of debts I'm trying to pay. I have a lot of like financial things right now, and I'm not making nearly as much money as I was. So yeah, I do need the help. It's not like I don't need it, What about a job? I think like I'll be able to get more money from YouTube if I can go and do more. It's very restricted here. I can't vlog. I can't even like go live in the house like in one spot. It's kind of boring,
Who is gonna tell her that's just her content and has absolutely nothing to do with Syria? No, I'm not doing it.
I'm not going to talk about like my faith right now, Keeper. No offense. I'm not saying that to be rude, but I'm just focusing on like, I know, Strawberries. I said how stupid that is, that they have nothing to talk about. Hey, Orange Pulp. Crisco Windows. Okay. is that supposed to be funny? Should I laugh? But of course, they'll make fun of somebody's house in Syria.
You know how the internet is. Maybe don't show it.
Because they're pieces of crap. I know, they're dumb, childish idiots. Exactly. Like, they're adults, though, Teardrop. That's the thing. And they're not embarrassed about it. When did I say I wasn't going to return the money if I don't go? Did you donate, username, or be so for real yourself? You didn't even donate. Imagine making fun of someone's home in a war zone, right? I'm not in an emergency dire, like, I won't leave tomorrow. I don't have to leave tomorrow. So far, but two people got today, which isn't a good sign. But, I said this from the get-go before I asked for donations, basically, Scrange, that I'm going to try to raise money to leave sooner. If I don't, then I will wait till I save it. Yeah, really, Jill. That's their brains, so they have no content.
While I have done more with my video than she has probably in 3 months.
Hey, Be Free.
Okay, I think based off that, like, that might be fireworks.
$10 a latte, I know. Crisco is a tub of grease, I know. Yeah, because, like, why would anyone, like, how do you even think of that?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be acknowledging it, okay.
Why would anyone put Crisco on a window? Is that from personal experience? It's fireworks. Yeah, that is fireworks. You can hear at the end.
I knew it.
Well, Peter Cottontail, if you don't want to donate, that's fine. That's it. No, I don't find it embarrassing, because people don't have to donate. I'm just, listen, people steal views from me.
No, let's call it what it is. Actually making you watchable.
They've made thousands and thousands of dollars off my content and berating me every day.
Oh my god, why are you pocket watching me? That's so weird. Why would you want to do that? It goes both ways.
I'm not entitled to ask for some help so I can like go set my life back up and try to improve my entertainment for you guys, Whatever. It will be fine if Julia stays with Celeste, especially if the travel will be too hard on her. People underestimate how hard that kind of travel is for a pet. That's why I didn't want to take BBJ and Sam. Because they are, right, Jenny? Sam, number one, BBJ was like 100 in human years, maybe 150. She was Mr. Burns and she's not well. So traveling to the Middle East is not just like going a few hours. It's like 24 hours of traveling or so, depending how long your layover is. And Sam, he's a long hair cat. I don't know, I was afraid of him overeating. I was just really afraid, and I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. And I'm afraid for Julia too, but...
I mean, you could have just waited. That's always an option, but no. And look what happened.
I think we're fine with spending, like, more time together before we actually have to leave each other,
Alrighty, so we slowed down a bit, and we are just talking about the same information over and over again. So let me see if there's anything else worth mentioning. If not, I will be right back.
Butterflies, I don't think I don't know if you're lacking brain cells.
Well, I guess I spoke too soon.
If you were dropped as a child. But scamming means raising money and not using it for its intended purpose.
Or I would argue collecting money and then not providing the receipts that you promised whenever you first did the live stream.
I'm not dry begging, I'm wet begging. And nobody has to pay for anything, Tilly. Did you pay for anything? No? Shut it. Yes, I am rude to people like you. What, do you want a hug after you're accusing me of scamming people? I don't think so. You're rude after they've been rude to me. Like, what? What do you want, a handshake? Come over for coffee after you've been rude to me. Like, what? What do you expect? Like, serious. Right, YouTube lover? Hey, Weird Barbie. Right, Shamrocks, am I crazy or what? Like Anna Majnouni? You come in here accusing me of scamming people and then say I'm rude when I'm responding to your rudeness. The GoFundMe says I'm up to 603. Maybe it's working. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. It says 603, so that will put me at 603. What's 603? 2,400 bucks. It's getting there, guys. We can do it.
No. There's no we in this situation. It's they. They can do it. And by that, I mean Chantal is doing absolutely nothing for any of this. She's just like, give me money. I want money.
Yes. I think we can all agree. I need better.
Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Better internet to do my job. That's for sure.
Alrighty, so, she decided to do more community posts as I'm editing this, so here they are. Pause to read if you would like. I personally have not read them yet. I know she's mad about people calling her a scam artist. Be right back. Hi, I have returned, and yep, just another Wednesday.
I can't be off camera all the time, you know? Yeah, Truth Fairy, but I don't know if I want to tell people because you know how reaction channels are, you know? But it's only like, and I'm going to split that with, obviously, with Salah because he bought the ring and he's trying to set up a life here. Like I said, he just bought a car with cash, which is thousands of dollars. He did that before I was planning on leaving, and he needs a car and other things. Like, you know, we just, you know, I'm actually going to use some of my ring money to spoil people before we leave. Have some living money, you know?
We leave? Julia, maybe? But, like, we.
Because, yeah, so. But, also, I'm going to miss some food. Like, the traditional food. I'm going to miss, like, you know, a lot of things.
Can she name any of them right now? I don't hear it.
Well, this paycheck is not, I'm not going to have these super chats on it. The super chats, it's going to be next one. But
like I've said before, I can confirm it's very weird. You don't get paid for that month. So if you get paid January 23rd, let's say, right? You don't get paid for January. No. You get paid for December. Why? I don't know.
I have, like, a lot of things to pay off. The good thing about junk, like, you know, fast food is it's usually full of preservatives. So it didn't get moldy.
And that's how we end the live stream. So with that all said, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.